New churches are much more effective at reaching new people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. In a new church, it takes 4 believers to every 1 person who comes to faith. In an established church, that number rises to 89 to 1. In the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod, it's 105 to 1. And so that's one of the big reasons that we start new churches, because we care about the people who are lost, and because God cares about the people who are lost.
People are always interested in what's happening at Dulles South.
The Dulles South group has been working very hard to get a pastor in place.
And the call committee is right now preparing for interviews with 3 candidates whose names have been given to us by the Southeastern District. Each one of these pastors would be an excellent first pastor. We call them mission planter or mission developer for Dulles South.
Hopefully one of those will be one who will receive and accept the call.
We're now excited about the prospect of interviewing these pastors, and we need your prayers that we're able to understand who it is that God really wants here.
God has been preeminent in all the work that folks are doing. Prayer is very much a part of the process.
And we're really targeting to have our first service in October of 2012.
As a pastor gets here, he would be absolutely delighted to find out that there's a number of different neighborhoods that are already being reached and touched.
We did take up a collection and provided moral support to a family in the neighborhood that lost their home due to a fire.
The thing that I like most about the group that meets out at Dulles South is how welcoming they are.
So we've been meeting monthly now since January of 2009.
They have a Bible study, they have prayer time, they have updates about what's happening with Dulles South. That group has really formed into a nucleus.
The second study was on John DeFree's book, Why Pray. In association with that, we've really started a prayer chain. We have gone out and sought opportunities where we can pray for our neighbors. We have seen some miraculous answers to our prayers.
One of the things that excites me about the new church plant at Dulles South is that there have been so many people who have committed to already be involved in it. And they're really working hard at reaching out and touching new people in that community.
This is what we call Dulles South. It's centered in East Loudoun County and Western Fairfax County, represented by the circles of the number of families that belong to either Our Savior's Way or Prince of Peace.
The area around Dulles South is growing greatly, and part of how it is growing with population is with younger families.
Eastern Loudoun County is the fastest growing county in the United States. New families are moving in, and there's a crying need for religious centered activities.
People from Prince of Peace who plant that new ministry will make a difference, not just in the Sunday morning lives of people, but in the day-to-day lives, so that neighborhoods are literally transformed for Christ.
We particularly appreciate the 50th anniversary thank offering from Prince of Peace being directed towards the mission plan in Dulles South. We have a grant that's been given to us by Southeast District, and we have contributions from other churches in the area.
I really hope that Dulles South becomes a community that looks outwardly at God's kingdom and thinks about what they can do to serve.
We could pass on this missional heart that wants to make sure that every single person knows about and hopefully has received the gift of Jesus and His love.